Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another night of UFC breaks. I'm just gonna pull up my gizmos here and make sure we're all good in the hood. And then I got just a couple quick announcements today. Not the last week was a little long, but I had things to talk about. And tonight we're doing the thumbnail lies. It says we're doing 2023 Optic. We're not. We're doing 2022. Things happen. All right, I hear the audio. I see people talking. Subscriber number 777. All right, welcome. All right, so a couple things. I printed this out earlier, but I will just read it so that you can understand. So basically, I was asking people. I was saying, well, hold it here, but I was saying like, what is the next set? And so I found this thing. It's a little printout, and it's from Ludex.com. But it says, this is from Fanatics. After Midnight comes out, Topps Knockout UFC will be coming back, which will include 4 hits per box. I never had a knockout before. I don't know. Topps Gold Label UFC is coming, which is going to be like Topps Gold Label Baseball, where there are 3 different tiers of cards to collect. So that sounds kind of like Select, where it was like Concourse, Premier, and Octagon side. There will be some short print chases. Topps Finest UFC is coming back, which will have hobby and retail releases. So that's cool. So there'll be blasters for Topps Finest. Should be super short prints in that set. Topps Royalty UFC, which I'm guessing is going to be like Immaculate, is a brand new product from Topps that is meant to be a higher end product for the UFC. There will be triple autograph cards and inscription cards. The product will also feature rookie patch autos of fighters. Arguably the most famous ring announcer ever, this is cool, Bruce Buffer, had his UFC 300 jacket acquired by Topps. And it will be featured in this set with autograph patches, and said jacket as well will be featured in booklet cards and more. So they have Bruce Buffer's UFC 300 jacket is going to be like a crazy hit in that product. So anyway, so that's cool. So we know that and it doesn't say if this is all for this year, but I think it is. Topps Knockout, in no particular order, but it would kind of make sense if it went this way. Topps Knockout, Topps Gold Label UFC, Topps Finest UFC, and Topps Royalty UFC, hopefully later this year. So that'll be interesting, and also it's already June. So if they were to get all those out, they better get them cracking, because there's not much time. 6 months left, 4 products. They're going to have to be bingo, bango, bongo. Hello, everybody. Okay, we talked about this last time. We got, I said Brandon Moreno like an idiot, but it's not Brandon Moreno, it's Brandon Royval. Brandon Royval cards. I've gotten a few emails from folks who want to donate some cards. That's awesome. And what I decided to do is, if you donate any cards, you'll be entered in a free hobby box break. So I'm going to get probably Topps Chrome, but I haven't totally fleshed it out yet, but I'm going to get something, Topps Chrome hobby box or something in that same caliber. We'll get that, and then anyone who sends in Brandon Royval cards, whether they're base, parallels, anything, will also be entered for a free break. You'll get random fighters, and we'll put you in there. So it's a way that you can kind of, it'll be a win-win for everybody. All right, this is going to be a monster. And if you're interested in that Royval donation, just send me an email at ufcbreaks@gmail.com, and we'll get you all the details. I actually just opened a new P.O. box today because I had so much stuff going to like my office and all over the place that I had to switch it up. So this is what we're doing. I'll have the address for the P.O. box in a couple days. I just opened it, but I gotta go like physically there, and I haven't done that yet. Let me just get some of these out. We'll take a quick look at what you can get in here. I've opened some of these before, but I think I've done 10. I've never done a full case. So this will be interesting, and also it's a 2022, so we haven't seen it in a while. It'll be kind of fun. All right, I have a mountain of cards over here. Let me get organized. Also, the new thumbnails for the next 6 videos are going to be coming up a little bit later this week, and I got some really cool stuff. The stuff that we're doing in the next 6 weeks, like for summertime, is going to be fun, because I didn't know what to do without new products coming out, and those are really the videos that pop in here. So I wanted to have some fun. So I've got like 2020 Topps Chrome. I've got a 2015 UFC Chronicles box. Like, there's a lot of stuff. So a lot of cool stuff. We're going to mix and match. I got tons and tons of boxes. and they all just delivered, so get ready. Just gonna slice and dice and get these going. Alright, so we're gonna 20 boxes like savages tonight. Let's get after these. How's everyone doing? The inside of Bruce's jackets are cooler than the outside. Alright, so what do we want in here? Can you see? Yes. Retail exclusive autos in Signature Series. Blaster exclusive purple velocity to 59. Alright, so we're looking purple velocity to 59 is good. They're going to be purple. Voices of the Octagon, so there's different inserts. It can be purple. Purple Stargazing, I forgot that. Oh, it's an insert. So there's purple parallels for inserts, and then the big stuff is going to be Signature Series, Hollow Signature Series, red, blue, green, gold vinyl. So potential 101 contenders. Numbered from 49 to 1. So if you get any of those numbered autos, they're the high end, they're numbered to 49. So the highest numbered auto you would get is 49, the lowest is 1. So, and we got a case, so there, you hope that there's a case hit. So hopefully we'll get at least one big auto in here tonight, and if we're lucky, we'll have something else. I found some cards to donate the other night. Awesome, thank you. Yep, I'm gonna just give me send me an email if you want to donate, and anyone who donates will be put in a random hobby box break. And if we get a lot of people, I'll get more than one box, and we'll break it up. So I'm gonna make sure that everybody's a winner. First time being here live. All right. Welcome aboard. All right, we're looking for signature auto numbered to 1. That's what we want tonight. I'm not beating around the bush. I'm looking for a gold vinyl 101 auto. How's everyone doing? Also, if you're newer, it's your first time, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You'll have a chance to pick up either some Topps Chrome blasters. I think we're doing blasters now, or Mega Box. It kind of depends, whatever people want to send to them. But we'll have a winner every month for that. And when we hit 1,000 subs, we're giving away 2 tickets to the UFC event live at that time. So you'll be able to pick up 2 live tickets potentially. All you got to do is like, comment, and subscribe. And at the end tonight, once I get all these open, I'm gonna give away I'll pick a couple of winners. We'll give away a couple cards also. If you won last week, I haven't shipped them yet. It's been a wild week. It's a Father's Day weekend. I was mostly swimming and drinking beer, so I apologize, but they'll go out this week. Let's go. 101 autos. What hit a 2023 Optic Photon? Oh, we hit. Excellent. Yes, I'll send it to you. All right, let's prepare for Pal's cards. All right, everyone ready here? Here we go. Shemaev. Is there Base Giga, Pantoja, is there Brandon Moreno? Numbered auto, baby. Aloha. Abhecto Collecto. Nova Scotia, proud. All right, Poirier. Dillashaw, Valentina. What's this? Whitaker, silver. I'll put that in our parallel pile. Numbered autos. That's what we're looking for. Flash 109, you're the man. Give me the gold vinyl 1/1 Khabib auto, please. Thank you. Gaethje, Paulo. Just trying to keep an eye out for any Royval cards in here. That's a base Aljamain insert. Alright, Alexander Volkanovski, Marab, RDA, Carla. There's a Khabib Stargazing insert. Do it. Do it. I'm trying. Finally got the whole case here. Magomed Ankalaev, Calvin Kattar, Jared Cannonier. The stoppage on Cannonier was god-awful. To be fair, I wasn't able to watch the fight when it happened, but at least the replay looks real bad. I mean, he looked like he was just obviously standing up and, like, nothing was wrong. But I mean, he looked fine to me, but I didn't see. You all probably saw. Was he, like, messed up and struggling? Like he was going to fall over at any second? Because he looked pretty fine. There's a purple card back here, first one. Cyril Shogun. Oh, the Carla Esparza purple. All right. Well, our first non-base parallel there. It's a purple parallel Carla Esparza. Is the case hit still a photon? So, I think allegedly it was 2023, the case hits, it was definitely not a photon, because I pulled like 4 of them out of one couple of boxes. Sean O'Malley, Khabib, Holly Holm, Gilbert. So Max Holloway stargazing. Herzog said he messed up, but he would learn from it. Oh, okay. Well, that's at least like an honest assessment, right? Sometimes the judges, especially, are the worst. And they're like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, I made the right call. I know what I saw. Bryce Mitchell. In the last fight with Tatsuro Taira, I was so late and I was falling asleep. But I saw the judges. It was like, Sal D'Amato, Chris Lee. And I was like, oh my God, these judges are going to mess this up. It was like a trifecta of terrible judges. Rakic, Perez, Islam. And Alex Perez got messed up. I don't know if they said, but it looked like he like ripped his ACL. Corey Sandhagen, silver. I like 23. Yeah. Photon or Black Velocity. Yeah, Black Velocity might be it. But that also might be in Hobby. Stipe. Is Stipe ever going to fight John Jones, or can Aspinall just fight someone? Like, how many interim fights does Aspinall need to have? Glover. A lot of base cards in these. Little Holloway action there. Getting Cecil Peoples flashbacks? What? His knee is shot. Oh, dude, that knee looked bad. It wasn't even like he got submitted or TKO'd. It was just like brutal injury stoppage. And I think, did you guys see when Tatsuro Taira was on his back? He was like leaning out super far to get his weight to pull Perez and try to get him down. I think he just had the weight of 2 people on him on one leg, and it just buckled when he went down. It was crazy. It was a good move. Askar Askarov. How are you, sir? Juliana Pena? Well, so far we're averaging like 1 silver or purple per box, which is bad. But we're here for gold vinyl. Tony Ferg. There's John Jones. Raquel Pennington purple. Man, 2022 is rough. 2021 is real rough. 2022 can be. Looked like an Achilles. AKA is my favorite insert. How many fights does Tom Aspinall have to have before they give him Jones? That's what I want to know. I feel like he'd fight somebody tomorrow. Charles Oliveira insert. Ooh, a red AK Khabib. Is that numbered to 5? Or is it like 199 or something? Dominic Cruz silver. This is the first 5 boxes of 20. We're just opening obscene amounts of cards. We're going to see what's in here. Just see what's what. Nate Diaz. Derek. Penn. Hey, that one's a little better. The Sugar Sean O'Malley insert. That's the AKA, isn't it? AKA. Sean O'Malley, purple AKA. Fan favorite. Crowd favorite right there. That's a little better. It's 99. Yeah, those Topps Chrome red cards 5 always kind of get your heart pumping a little bit. Alright. Colby. Jan. Cerrone. Rose Namajunas is jumping out of my hand. Davison Figueiredo inserts. I don't know. Maybe I just forgot, but these seem like you get one parallel per box, like per blaster, which is a rough thing. Ortega, Benny. There's a nice Ilya Tapori insert. Man, these are tough. Jorge Masvidal, Marvin Vettori. There's Bruce. His coat's going to be in the next set. The UFC royalty. Paul Craig insert and a Bruce Buffer. All right, well, we're digging deep tonight. I would say at this point in the break, you should not buy these boxes. That's why I got the case. The case gives you a little insurance, but if you're buying one off the shelf, this is what you can expect. 4 base cards and an Oliveira insert. This is a standard pack. That's an average pack. Not good, not bad. That's the majority. But they say if you buy the case, you should get the case hit. I'm looking. Frankie Edgar. Usman. AC Barber. GSP. That's a cool GSP card. Oh, man. Yan Xiaonan. Are we going to see a photon? I don't know, Vince, but I'm going to open every box here and look for the best thing possible. I want to see an auto. Nunez, Chimaev. I also want to see a Brandon Royval card. Tito Ortiz. We got time, though. There's a lot of boxes open. But that's the thing, is if there are autos all the way down to 101, maybe tonight's the night. Shoeys. There's Brandon Moreno. I got a photon of Nasty Aspie. Excellent. Valentina, Justin Gaethje, Brandon Moreno. Yeah, these are a tough pull, folks. I remember getting it might have been hanger packs though. I was getting Peter Yan purple to 25. I got something like that. Wait a second, Possum. You hit 2 autos, 2 purple velocities, and a photon on a 6 blaster. Oh, a 2023. Yeah, 2023. Sorry, 2023 Optic is much better. Yeah, this is a deep hit I'm looking for. Volkanovski, Joe Martinez. This is like if you hit a super low numbered Optic auto, the odds are against you. But I'm trying. Somebody's got to do it. Cara France. A lot of Max cards. Dominic Cruz. Another Max insert. 23 across the board is good. Except Prism. Prism still feels weak. Not that they're ever making that again, but it felt weak. Arnold Allen. All right. Caitlin Chikagian before the name change. There she is. A couple packs, and then I got to do a garbage detail and slice open some more boxes. How much is a Chrome box now? It's another one. Like, there's no guarantees when you buy that thing. I like 2023 Chronicles, obviously. Those Chronicles boxes we opened last week were awesome. There's a Grant Dawson rated rookie insert and Juliana Pena. Nate Diaz. Conor McGregor stargazing. So that fight's off now, is that right? Is that what everyone believes, that the fight is just canceled? Chandler and McGregor are done until a later date? Select 2023 is awesome too, but it's more expensive. Colby. Can we confirm now that Conor's not fighting Chandler? I just want to know. Because then they were saying, like, maybe you do it later in the fall. And I was like, all right, maybe I can go to that one. Ortega. Benny, what is this? Kelvin Kadar? Purple. What is it? Conor's got, like, a minor injury? Kelvin Kadar. All right. A little better. Let's get rid of some trash. Not on my sleeves. Woohoo! All right. First 5 boxes were rough. The net of 5 blasters was this: Calvin Kattar, Caitlin Chikagian, Yan Janan, Sean O'Malley, aka Purple, is probably the best one. Dominic Cruz silver, Raquel Pennington purple, Corey Sandhagen silver, Carlos Esparza, and a Robert Whitaker. I mean, if you were spending your own hard-earned money, you would not be thrilled with that. You'd be outside the Target or the Walmart just debating whether or not you can go on. Was it 5? There's 5 boxes, right? I think it was. Yikes. Thankfully, I did not pay $30 a box for these because they're a little cheaper now, but Conor needs 2 months to heal. Let's get it. And just open up a couple of these boxes here and get them ready. And also, anyone who's new, just so you know, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We have, we're giving away Topps Chrome Blasters at the end of the month. Giving away real UFC tickets to a live event at 1,000 subs. And we'll give away some cards tonight, assuming we open some that are giveawayable. Also, I bought a full case of Topps Chrome Blasters. And they're sitting right next to me. So if we need to. I hope we don't need to with 20 blasters in front of me. But I do now have a stash of overtime cards available. You guys are all pulling all kinds of good stuff. Best thing I got was a Sean O'Malley purple. Come on, 101 autos. That's what we're in it for. 101 auto. I want to wake up tomorrow and for a minute wonder if it was a dream, and then realize no, it wasn't. I pulled a 101 auto. Magomed Ankalaev. Brock. There's a BJ Penn insert. Does not help the cause. Giveaway mentioned. There's giveaways. Giveaways are always happening here. Yeah, Shane. Tito Ortiz, my house. I think, well, Topps has like probably a bigger fan base because they had like 10 years of the license before Panini. And I think Panini does better with like football, where there's a crazy amount of buyers and they can just gouge and make crazy prices, and it's like a stronger market. I think Topps is doing okay so far. I don't think they're like totally gouging. Tito Silver. Thank you for the sub. I bought the complete set of the original 100 fight posters for 200. What? You bought 100 posters for $200? What's this? Kamaru Usman purple stargazing. I actually just watched UFC 1 on Friday night with my buddy Tony. We were hanging out. The kids were asleep. Wives were drinking wine. We were just watching UFC 1. I was like, have you ever seen it? He's like, no. I was like, I never seen it either. So we popped that bad boy on, and oh my, there are some incredible stoppages in there. There's like a curb stomp that takes place in the first round. There's a guy gets his tooth knocked out. There's a guy with one glove. There's a Dutch guy who fights in pajamas. Like, it's a whole thing. You can watch it for free, I think, if you just search for it like on Amazon or wherever you watch your ancient UFC footage. I don't know, I'm sure Panini just was like, hey, we're willing to pay an exorbitant amount of money to get this license, and then we'll print a bajillion cards and earn it back. Amanda Nunes. Kamzat. Kamzat's hurt too. What is going on? Bruce Buffer. The Buff. His coat will now be coming to a card near you. Silver, voiced out of the Octagon. We got Bruce Buffer's coat will be the big chase in the UFC royalty later this year. And I, for one, am excited. I don't know. Hopefully there's a piece with like a button or like a piece of his like a little handkerchief thing. Like, it's just something crazy. It's like hanging out of the card. I want something crazy. Amanda Nunes. I'll chase a Bruce Buffer coat. It'll be fun for a little bit. It'll be kind of like the Hasbulla days. Great deal on the fight post, yeah. Sirgan. Mark Coleman. Shogun Hua. And we got a Misha Tate. Silver. There she is. Prism Buffer is a nice hit. Looks like food poisoning. But food poisoning doesn't make any sense, does it? Because when's the Saudi Arabia fight? Like, you would be able to get better before that, wouldn't you? So Purple Dominator back there might be good. Like, food poisoning should be like a couple days, I would think. Speak of the devil. Kamzat Chimaev, maybe the best card we've pulled here. Purple Dominators. No number, but it is purple. That's a pretty good card right there. Best of the bunch so far. As a guy with a huge Kamzat inventory, my butt is hurt. I can understand. My first card was the Hasbulla you sent me. I thought Kamzat was going to massacre Whitaker personally, but you still got to see it happen. All right, Holloway Stargazing. The liner of Bruce's jacket will be awesome. He had so much potential. All right. This case had so much potential before I started opening it. There's a lot of these Bruce Buffer action tonight. The Buff getting down. Silver Bruce Buffer. And we'll be giving away some of these here at the end. They're getting a little spicier. It's a constant struggle to manage garbage and stream at the same time. Don Russ made a card with Bruce Buffer's jacket back in 2008. As part of the Ring King set, there's a precedent. Was it highly coveted? I feel like people are going to go nuts for the jacket. Just because it's like something they go nuts for. Oh my god. The Bruce Buffer pocket. It's a patch auto. It's going to be great. Is there no Brandon Royval in here? I don't understand. I feel like there is. And I just haven't seen one. I need those Royval cards. And if you send any cards, just send me an email if you got some. Base, parallels, whatever you got. If you send Brandon Royval cards, you'll be entered in a hobby box free break. Random Fighters, free break. We're going to donate all those cards to Brandon Royval so he can get them to some kids in need. Islam. Stipe. I feel like Stipe is never going to fight again either. Henry Cejudo, silver. They're just so adamant about this John Jones-Stipe fight. I feel like nobody cares. The fight people want to see is Aspinall versus Jones. I don't think anyone cares about Jones versus Stipe. Do any of you care? Is anyone, like, really excited? What's the line on that fight? Like, what are the odds? Sandhagen, Teixeira, Taylor Santos. There's an Aljo, stargazing. You got like 30 waiting for your edges. Oh, nice. Awesome. Yeah, the more you... See, that's the thing. I realized very quickly I was like struggling to go through all these base cards. And I was like, I just need to tell everyone on the stream about the Brandon Royval cards. Because as a group, we're way, way more powerful than alone. Peter Yan. And I figure people want to get in there, and I'll get everybody involved in a free break. It'll be a win-win. We'll have like the Brandon Royval charity break. Maybe I'll see if he can chime in for a little bit while we do that. Ask her off. All right, Carol Hossa, rated rookie silver. A little better quality of card. The more Brandon Royvals, the better. We'll take anything. What if they are so adamant about Jones versus Stipe because it's a double retirement fight? Oh, man. Hey, Kendall. Double retirement fight? I don't think anyone wants to see that either. I mean, I don't know. I got a lot of things to say. None of them are positive. I feel like... Never mind. I'm just going to keep it to myself. Connor. Double retirement fight. It's an interesting idea. It's never been done before. Oh, it's been rough. I have boxes and boxes of cards, and I only managed to find 30. But when I have a ton of Parker Porter, Colby, don't send any Parker Porters over here, please. I got nothing to do with those. Khabib's and Brandon Royval's only. Glover Teixeira. You know, the UFC, though, historically will feed you to the wolves, so I don't really know what their angle is here. I think they're just trying to cement John Jones as, like, the best of all time with a fight that they think he can, like, easily win, so he can, like, add to the numbers and stats. But, I mean, it's, like, that's fine, I guess, if you're trying to, like, pump numbers, but no one's asking for any of this. Also, John Jones on Twitter is irritating. I've spent, like, 3 minutes of my life reading his comments lately, and it was too much. I had to block the man. I had to block John Jones on Twitter. Just can't take it. Jake Paul, yeah. All right, well, so Funk Master, a.k.a. We're looking for deep hits here tonight, folks. Deep, deep hits. As you'll notice, many of these cards are base. There's not a lot of parallels. The inserts are alright, but we're looking for the exotic, low-numbered auto with superstar power. You guarantee the UFC wants him to lose to Aspinall? John Jones? Oh yeah, dude. Of course he's gonna fight. Like, he's way older, slower, heavier. Like, he panic wrestled Cyril Gane and it won. So good for him. But like, he stood there and wanted to strike for like 5 seconds, and he was like, "Nope, this isn't good." He's like, "I don't feel comfortable here," and say wrestle him, which is fine. If you can choke out Cyril Gane, choke him out. No complaints about that. But Tom Aspinall is going to be like, "No, don't dive on me. Like, I'm going to pop you in the head and we're going to stand up." And that's where it gets spicy. Vicente Luque. Oh, we got Sean Brady. Sean Brady Dominator rookie insert there. Let's get that 101. Lucky Lauren Murphy. Man. Nothing against Lauren Murphy, really, personally, but that's not the one I'm looking for. Taylor. Islam Silver. That's good. Jones doesn't move the same way. That's what I thought, too. It's also a 3-year layup. He's older and heavier. He needs blades to wrestle Aspinall into the dirt. Second last box, Diggity Dank says. Even at a steep discount, these blasters feel stingy. Where's Billy Quarantillo at? I haven't seen him in a while either. I mean, I don't think Jones is afraid of him. I think he might be trying to duck him though. Like, technically, he might not be able to beat him. Oh my God. That's not the purple velocity we wanted. We've got our hit here, folks. At least one of them. The Alex Morano purple velocity to 59. Whoo-hoo, baby. It's Alex Morano time, folks. Oh my God. This case is the case that keeps on giving. The Great White, yes. I wonder, I don't know, that name seems so crazy. The Great White. Oh my. Anderson Silva. Who did he just fight? I forget. It was like 2 weeks ago. I bet on the other guy. Is it Nico Price, I think. They're both like getting old, but Morano's like gas tank isn't great after about a round and a half. So another purple card, Colby Covington to start us. All right, Francis. There's a card I haven't seen in a long time. Francis Ngannou purple. All right. Well, we're halfway through this case, if that's what it is. I'm hoping there's an auto case hit. I'm hoping. Otherwise, I'm going to be a very sad man later tonight, just crying and watching the news. I already cut these, didn't I? So far, we have a Great White purple velocity to 59 to show for our efforts here. It doesn't feel good. I'm an optimist, so I'm going to just keep holding out that there's an auto in here, and that it will be a cherry auto. But if it's not, then let this be a warning for all of you purchasing 22 Optic blasters. His legacy is pretty cemented. Tyler Cannon's a John Jones fan, for sure. He's done great things in the octagon. I don't know what he means. I don't think it's the KKK either. But I mean, you have to admit, there's a certain connotation that goes with calling yourself a great white. I like Morano, but that is rough. I used to like him more. He was kind of like developing, but I think he was just like, he peaked and was like too old, and it was kind of over. Like, he got to a certain level, and it just never really went much further. And now he's getting older, he's slowing down, so it's like, there's not much left. Still no auto. Box 9, pack 3. We're getting like specific Vegas odds on these. I bet the O'Malley purple get more than the Moreno. Yeah, it's likely. Or the Chimaev Dominator, probably. But what are you going to do? That's the game. That's the game. Sometimes it comes up snake eyes. And, I mean, let's be honest. This is a retail product. It's obviously around because people didn't buy it all up already. And we're looking for something the box claims exists in there at the very bottom, last item, lowest odds. You might open a lot of duds. But if we get it, then we get it. Rob Font. I'm here to open these duds in front of all of you so that you can learn the easy way. You never know, man. Anything could happen. Anything's possible. I opened up a whole case of Prism in the very last card, the 22 Prism, which I actually kind of like opening. There's Arnold Allen Silver. I got the Chandler Green Pulsar to 25, so it's like, you know, that's the case hit. That's why I think if there's one purple to 59 in here and that's the case hit, that's a terrible, terrible setup. And that could be the case. But, like, that's not a valuable enough card to be a case hit. So I think there's an auto. Zombie. Amanda Nunes. Man, I remember back in the day, not even that long ago, my buddy Mike would bet on Amanda Nunes, and he was so confident that she was going to win, like, every fight. He started betting, like he would take her even at, like, minus 1,000. He's like, you just have to do it. You bet 1,000, you make 100, it's easy money. And he was just betting, like, crazy amounts of money on her all the time. There's an Adesanya Dominator. $2023 is a way better product. We know. But we're looking for exotic deep hits. Anthony Smith. I just saw he was fighting again, and he's still on the no bet list. I saw it, and I was like, he is going to get hit in the mouth and fold. Connor. Diggity dang. 2 boxes away from the hit. There's something purple. Frankie Edgar purple. I don't think there was a lot of Araujo autos back at this time. Those are more of a modern phenomenon. You know, I don't know that he bet that one, but I mean, for like years he was betting. I think we actually bet on Juliana Pena. Oh God, I saw something shimmer and I thought it was good, but it's not. There's a Rose Namajunas stargazing that tricked me. The Great White Photon. I don't want any more Great White cards. Alright. Brock. Give me a Brock Lesnar 101 gold vinyl. Jones inserts. Let's see. Ketlin Vieira. Silver Holly Holm. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And you'll get a chance to win some blasters, some Topps Chrome blasters for free at the end of the month. And at 1,000 subs, we're giving away 2 tickets to the UFC. The actual UFC. Airfare will not be included unless you're in Chicago, and it's in Chicago, and I'll pick you up and drive you. But we're giving away 2 free tickets, so hopefully you can get your way out there. And you can pick 2, whatever fight coming up you want to go to. There's a Sean Brady rated rookie. There's a Volk. How do we feel about Volk as a general mob? Do we still like Volk? Are people upset with the knockouts? Are we investing in Volk cards? What's everyone thinking? What's the general consensus? I think he's going in the Hall of Fame, and I think long term it's probably still a win. And all those guys in Australia don't care. They're hanging out of those. Hey, Jorge. ¿Cómo está? Aliom. There's another, the Great. See, that's a better name. And I know it makes sense with Alexander the Great, but like, you could be the Great or the Great White. It's a big difference. It's a psychological difference. I hope there's a banger in this case. Dude, I almost bought tickets to go to Abu Dhabi, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, whenever it was. And I called my customer who wanted to go. And I was like, listen, I'm on the, I forgot what the name of the arena is. It's like the Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. And I was on their website, and I had like a translator. I was on there in English. And I was like, I can buy tickets right now if you want to go. But you have to tell me right now. We have like 6 minutes to get these tickets. And he's like, well, can you get like 10? And I was like, no, I can get like 2 or 4. And he's like, all right, well, how do we get there? I was like, we need to get flights, hotels, everything. And he's like, well, how long can you go? And I was like, I can go for 2 nights. And he's like, oh, no, I'm not flying across the world for 2 nights. But we were like, it was like 6:30 in the morning. And we just had like a quick call, like, do you want to go? But yeah, the tickets weren't that bad. I think the tickets I was looking at there were like $300, something like that. It wasn't awful. Now, I don't know that you'd be sitting with the sheiks. You might have the sheiks. But, yeah, it wasn't unbelievable. Stargazing. Smiling Sam Volkanovski. Etihad Arena, that's it. I hear any 101 Khabibs yet? We're looking. I'm looking. This is feeling more and more difficult as time goes on. We're close to 15 boxes open. We got a great white to show for our efforts here. This is potentially looking like maybe one of the biggest bust boxes. Now here's an auto. As I say that, there's a purple card and an auto right there. So this is the moment of truth, everyone. It's either going to be Caitlin Chikagian, numbered to 49, or like a Khabib 101. That's the only 2 options, I think. Let's see. Oh, they're hiding it too. Look at that. All right, Jalen Turner. What's back here? Khabib Purple Stargazing, which is good. It's a nice little piece. Piece of the puzzle. Put that away for later. And let's see what we got here. This is it. This is it. I just don't know where the serial number is. All right, we got the Johnny Walker Signature Series Auto with no serial number of any kind. I believe this is our case hit. All right, or there could be another one that has color. Time will tell. What does it say? it says Signature Series Hollow. It says Signature Series Red, Blue, Gold, Green, Gold Vinyl, numbered from 49 to 1. Oh, it's a hollow. I see. So this is, yeah, so it's a base Signature Series. All right, well. All right. All right. What can you do? Johnny Walker. Could have been way worse. Yeah, that's probably true, but I'm hoping there's still something in here. You could get a base auto and a colorful one, I bet. Brandon Moreno. Oh man. Stipe. How old is Stipe now? Can we get a clock on that man? I'm feeling like he's like 44. Johnny Walker's fun, but I feel like if the one thing that I would have recommended, and maybe they do, I don't know, maybe they do it on a bigger scale. I feel like there should be some kind of a value algorithm, like if you buy a case and there's 20 boxes in there, there should be like a general average value per box or per case, something. So it's like you always, if you buy the case, you walk away with some like baseline amount. And if it's just totally random, which it's not entirely, but I mean, if it's totally random, and you could get like just the two worst case hits in the same case, I think that's poor planning. I think they should be independently appraised. But I guess that's averages too. If it's an average, you would have to have the worst and the best. There's another Chimaev Dominator. I'm always wrong. 41. I don't know. I want to see Aspinall fight. He's new. He's exciting. Like, you haven't seen him really, like, tested too bad. I mean, he took out that monster, Sergey, whatever his face is. Not Spivak, the other one. The Black Beast. What is his name? It's not Romanov. It's not Spivak. It's Sergey, I can't remember. He's got, like, a box. His head looks like a box. Sergey, I'm drawing a blank. Too many Bud Lights. Shogun. BJ Penn insert. Yeah, Stipe is, I feel like, I can't even remember the last time he fought. Silver Khabib, sweeten the pot. Put that in my purple. Should go in the private stash. Thank you very much. I don't think Brandon Royval's in this set. I don't see how you could open this many cards and not find one. Pavlovich, thank you. Thank you. So I need support, guys. I need all the help I can get. Israel Adesanya insert. Yeah, you know who else was like that? There was a guy who, I think he was a light heavyweight. His name was Darko Stosic. He was scary like that too, where there was just such an insane raw power. It was like, oh my gosh, what's happening here? All right, we got a photon. Luck's improving. Now we just have to hope, again, that it's someone good. Photon, photon, photon. Be a good photon. Who are you, photon? It's a straw weight. Doesn't bode well. Doesn't bode well. It's a Tisha Torres photon. I like Tisha Torres as a human. I'm just not in love with her cards. Like, she's cool. The Tiny Tornado. I'm in. I like it. Oh, man. This is a... You know how, like, on Facebook, You go to any of those UFC pages, people are like, oh, the hits are below. Like, I just opened a box at Walmart. Hits below. And the hits is always in quotes. This is that kind of night. Allow me to show you the hits. Like, they're rare cards. They're just not the most valuable people. Charles Oliveira. Somebody called the non-top 10 female photon. Somebody did. Well, you gotta pay to play. There's a Yair Rodriguez purple. I feel like somewhere in like an ivory tower, there's a bunch of Italian men watching the stream that work at Panini, and they're just laughing. And they're like, this guy thought he was going to get a gold vinyl auto? In one case? Like, we didn't even print them all. Half those never got printed. Best we got to was 25s. We're never printing them. We lost the license. We had to get rid of all those cheap base cards first. Virna Jandarova, rookie zebra over here. You know what, though? I bet Virna Jandarova is better today than she's ever been. Now, it might not be the best. She might have a funny hat and a googly eye, but those are endearing features, and her fighting game has gotten better. So who knows? Maybe that zebra will increase. Alexander Rakic, silver. It's a crisp card right there. Rips are for fun. Buying singles is for guarantees. Well, yes and no. Be careful. Make sure they don't show up with, like, some kind of weird goo on them like that Khabib to 5 did the other day. I will say, though, I don't know who that was, and I wasn't going to, like, trash the person anyways, but responded, and they said, I'll take it back. And that was it. They gave me a refund, and they took it. I shipped the card back the next day. They paid for the shipping. That was it. It was a wrap. So, maybe they knew. I don't know. Maybe they were ashamed. I don't know. Maybe it was one of you. And if it was, it's okay. But I appreciate whoever it was taking it back. So, Aljamain. Alright, we got 5 more boxes. Virna can look at her coach in the corner and her opponent all at once. Oh, man. It's rough. The most interesting thing about her is the hat she wears. It looks like a little, like, German, like, cobbler's hat, but she's clearly not a little German lady. There's a Khabib stargazing. River Possum says 1 photon and 2 autos, which means we still have a shot. Numbered autos, baby. Numbered autos. You know, one thing, too, come to think of it. So I open these, like, well, not perfectly, but I took them out in rows. This is just a conspiracy theory again. But if there's, like, 1 hit per row in that box, and it's like, here's your Johnny Walker auto, here's your Morano rated rookie, whatever, here's your Tisha Torres, maybe there's 1 more. Might have 101. Brandon Moreno. Fiziev. And we're getting the whole set. We got the Tisha Torres rainbow going on here tonight. Let's go. Talk about rainbows. This is a tornado. And I'm out of packs. I got to open some more. Hang on. We're doing the Tisha Torres full send tornado. Late to the party. Stephen Page, you may be late to the party, but there are not a lot of good hits. I'm just being honest with you. It's not your fault, but just not that good yet. I received a damaged Derek Lewis patch card last week, but it wasn't damaged in the auction photos. Ooh. You know, that happened to me one time. There was a guy, he was kind of upset too, but he bought a card, I don't know what it was. It was like a $30 card. I packed it up nice, shipped it to him, it's fine. and he took photos of it, and the top loader was like bent in half when he got it, and the cardboard and the packaging. He sent me those photos, and it was like on his bed in his room, and I was like, this is like a weirdly intimate photo to be discussing a damaged card, but I was just like, sorry, dude, like I don't know what to tell you, things happen. So I gave him a refund, but he was still upset with me, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, you can't ship all these cards in like steel briefcases, handcuffed to a man to hand deliver them. It's like they go in the mail. Things happen, folks. Things happen. You gotta learn to accept it or get a helmet. Alright, we got one more. The 5th magical box. We got one more to put in there. I bought 1,000 top loaders, and USPS broke the box, taped it with priority mail tape. Oh my god. I just got confirmation from Topps that my Themba Garimbo Red 5 is shipping soon. Congratulations on that. The only thing is, I'm not like a huge proponent of flipping cards for money. Like, I obviously sell cards to kind of maintain some of this, what we do. But Themba Garimbo, you just have to decide, like, is this guy going to become champ or not? And that's a tough call, because, like, I thought Manon Fiorot was going to, at some point, get busted out, but now she's kind of soared. So it's tough, because it's like, I was wrong about her, and you don't want to be wrong twice, so it's tricky. I've seen guys buy, like, crazy Yuri cards, crazy Cyril Gane cards, like, all these, like, bigger dudes, and then they lose one fight, and they're like, oh, I gotta sell them all. It's like, you don't have to. Also, I heard that from Dewar State, he had, like, a little short I listened to in the truck this morning. Brock. Apparently, when Dana White was opening cards with Fanatics Live doing the midnight thing, Dewar was like antagonizing him to open cards at the UFC X, the fighter event, where it's like you can go and like meet fighters and get autographs. So he said he's gonna do it. They're gonna like Dana White's gonna open cards with Fanatics Live in front of like a gazillion people. And I think all these people who maybe never even thought that there were UFC cards is going to be like, oh, that's cool. Like, let me get a box. So don't buy these, though, folks. Don't buy these. This is deep dive only. This is deep hits only. This is not for the faint of heart. You need to be an experienced card ripper or just emotionless to be able to handle this kind of a case. All right. Max Holloway Silver. We like that. Oh, a lot of chat in there, folks. Can't read it all. I just looked over. It's like a paragraph. Hey, while there's a paragraph of text going on, anyone who hasn't already, please like, comment, and subscribe, and you will have a chance to win at the end of the month some Topps Chrome Blasters. We're giving away tickets to the UFC at 1,000 subs, and we're going to give away a couple of cards tonight. Even though there's not too many gems, we're going to give some away. Has anyone asked for your autograph yet, Glenn? I'd take a autographed Glenn card with a break-worn patch. No one's asked me for that. But if you ask, if you make the card, I don't know. However that works, if someone makes a card, I'll sign it. I'll give you. What do you want? Like my old fight shorts or something? Like, what do you need to put in a card? As an Ngannou Dominator. Cardboard and bubble mailer's fine. I paid $5 for a Select 23 patch card. I wasn't too upset. And Shevchenko insert. The Yuri Twilight I got off Whatnot got a ding in the corner. I watched it. Oh, on Whatnot? I watched it happen. Yeah, what are you going to do? I'm sure there's some kind of like rules on Whatnot. I sold on it like twice. Where they're just not liable for anything. So like you'd be like, hey man, I saw you damage this. And they'd be like, it's fine. So you knew it was damaged. Like, congrats. Caitlin Chikagian. Purple. Yes, nice little max set. I have the biggest Fioro collection on Earth. I'm probably waiting another 9 to 12 months to see her fight again. Well, that's impressive. How did you... Aren't you? You're a big John Jones guy, too. How, you just chose Manon Fiorot, like, this chick's gonna rock? I mean, I saw her first fight, and I was like, this girl is smashing. But I was probably a little foolish. I was like, I don't think she's gonna go all the way. I won the first midnight giveaway they did. Got my Themba card. Got a free $200 box, and his redemption was in it. Yeah, he's on a roll. But well, I don't know if is he undefeated? He might be, but he might have been like 0-1 or 1-0 when he first got in. Yeah, I mean, like an undefeated rookie is going to be a hot card for a while. Tisha Torres silver. But that's a goofy thing about the hobby for UFC, is that like an undefeated rookie is a hot prospect, fine. But then, like, someone who becomes champion and eventually loses a fight, their cards, like, drop overnight. And it's like, is that right? Are we doing this right? Like, there's got to be some kind of a peak and a valley. It can't just be all prospecting. There's a Leech. And a Rose Namajunas purple stargazing. I might open one box of Topps Chrome just out of spite. Like a box of Immaculate just to make myself feel better. I want the Hawaiian shirt on the card. Themba case set of something would be awesome. Yeah, that would be cool. Tisha Rainbow. I make $100 a week and I've already put it all on Diego Lopes. Oh man. Like, he absolutely probably should beat Ortega. The only thing is he's not, like, really, like, battle-tested all the way. I mean, the Movsar fight, obviously, is one thing, but, you know, Ortega's got a lot of experience. That's all I'm saying. Like, if he messes up or he forgets, you know, if to be technical or gets tired or whatever, I'm not saying any of that's going to happen. Like, Ortega can snatch your neck. So it's just going to be a dangerous fight. Even if he's got all the tools to do it, it's dangerous. It's different than fighting like a young up and comer. One more auto coming, people think. The Chrome Palette Cleanser. Yes, we need it. We need something. I'm legitimately going to open something because I'm starting to feel bad about this purchase. Oh no, Liam, don't be that guy. Nightbot will arrest you. Neil Masvidal, there's a GSP insert. Yeah, it'll be a good fight, for sure. I like that Tatsuro Taira fight. I thought, you know, I forget what the odds are. I think it ended like Tatsuro Taira was minus 250 at the close. And I was thinking to myself when I first saw that line come out, I think I saw it when it was like minus 400 or something. And I was like, minus 400 against Alex Perez? Like, that seems kind of insane. And I thought that fight was going to be pretty close. And to be honest, it was. It was pretty close. Like, Tatsuro Taira got hit a lot in the face. And I know once he started grappling a little bit later, he was dominating that position and ultimately hurt Perez. But I just wonder if his knee didn't go out. Like, does he TKO him from the back like that, or do they like sprawl and get up again? You know, I was like, I feel like there's still questions in my mind about, you know, how deep he's really going to go long term. And I think it's cool that they have a champ, and I will, or not champ, but like a huge prospect for Japan. Patty the Baddie. That's like the first Patty card we've seen all night. The one thing I was talking about with my friend Tony over the weekend, let's say theoretically Tatsuro Taira wins. He becomes champion. There's a place over in Japan called like the Super Arena or Superdome or something. And they used to have pride fights in there. And they still have stuff in it today. But it can seat like 300,000 people. So think about this. You have a Japanese champion, first ever. The UFC has an event in Japan, which maybe is also a first ever, at the Super Arena, which 300,000 people cram into, and they're all going berserk, screaming and waving flags. And I think actually they're super polite in Japan for fights. I think it's like a cultural thing. They're super polite. Anyways, they're still going berserk partially. And Dana White's going, 300,000 tickets, not bad. You know, like even if the average ticket was $100, and for sure that would be on the low end. If it was $100, 300,000, it becomes a $30 million ticket sale. Like that's got to be the biggest ever, and for sure that's like that would be the cheapest seat in that place. Probably there's a lot of tickets that go for 2, 3, 4, 5,000, 1,500, 2K. So, if you're the UFC and you want to get that big ticket money, what the hell was that? Dead bug in that package. I don't know what that was. Do Bronx. Tokyo Super Arena. Saitama Super Arena. Tyler Cannon is on point. Let me just tell you. I like half remember things and I just start talking about them and then, you know, it's like, what is it? Saitama Super Arena. Yeah, there was silence in the crowd for most of it, right. But I think when it's over, everyone cheers. Wait, 36,000 capacity? That can't be right. 100K weekly for sumo? Yeah, it's got to be more. It's a huge... It's like the biggest arena on Earth. Which is weird for an island nation, but... Macy Barber. Unless... Now, listen. I will fully admit, my facts have been wrong before. And they will be again. But I thought it was like the biggest arena on the planet, and it sat 300,000. The UFC legitimately could get a really good draw at the Tokyo Dome. Oh, yeah. And if they had a Japanese champion, too, like maybe first title defense or something, I mean, or fighting for the belt in Japan, it'd be wild. It would be totally insane. And the Japanese have, like, a good fighting culture. Like, this has been a thing forever. So, I think they would love it. Somebody let Dana know. Max Holloway. Give Tatsuro winnable fights. Get to the Saitama Super Arena. Alexa Grasso. He probably has dreams about that place. Like, oh, baby. We could get to the Saitama Super Arena. We just need one of these young Japanese kids to crush. They get a really good draw. How about Denver getting screwed with a trash card? When's the Denver card? I haven't seen that. I haven't... there's something back here. Ooh, we got another auto. But let me just preface our hopes and dreams here by saying there is a case hit. This is it right here. Jared Cannonier, red to 49. There it is. Number 1 of 49, the bookend. The bookend Cannonier. I may just keep that because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, Jared, it's not worth anything. I like him. I just like him. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast. Dude is super smart, super interesting, military veteran. Like, I'm down for a little Cannonier action. I'm keeping that auto. I might put it next to my bed, actually. Get all kinds of questions from my wife tomorrow. John Jones. I'm not putting it next to my bed. But I'll put it somewhere. Yeah, I didn't see that whole fight. I just like Jared Cannonier. I like him as a person. I like him as a fighter. I wish it was a 1-on-1, but I like him. And I don't want to put it on eBay for $3. Like, I'd rather just say I have a Jared Cannonier auto. Brandon Moreno. That's one thing I've noticed as I've gotten, like, more into this. There's a certain value to cards that are, like, maybe people don't see the value. Maybe they don't care. They just want, like, the big flips. Like, oh, I need this one to make money or whatever. But I think, in 20 years, if you open up a shoebox or a metal safe or whatever, and you're like, oh, Jared Cannonier, like, do you remember when he smashed Vittori? Like, it would be fun just to look at later. And to have an autograph is cool. But I'm kind of like getting more and more away from selling to sell. Like, I don't know. I think I'm kind of just enjoying myself right now. Is what's happening. For good or for worse. Marab. Ian Gary. I want to see him fight. He's fighting Michael Venom Page. Is that right? I want to win a blaster. Nice. All you got to do is like and leave a comment. Cannonier fighting out of Alaska too. Yes, that is true. He's also like he was in 3 weight classes. He's getting old. I mean, he's over 40 now. But isn't this dude fighting Michael Venom Page? I think that's kind of a terrible fight setup. Like they're gonna be both kind of elusive, right? Or is like Ian Gary's not gonna want to stand, so he's gonna be popping in and popping out, and MVP's gonna be just doing the same thing. I think it's kind of a weird matchup. I don't know. I think it's a weird one. Maybe they think it's a striker's delight, but I think it's just kind of like a striker's oddity. Alex Perez. Imagine MVP just TKOs him. Yeah, dude, everyone wants MVP. Somebody threw me a Ponzinibbio auto for free with my $3 Holloway purchase. Cannonier moved to Arizona. Drunk crab for me. I don't think many, because I think he was married already, and he was an air traffic controller or working out in the military. I don't know what it was exactly, but I think he was married when he went to Alaska. He was just eating salmon and working out and trying to do martial arts at night, and it all kind of paid off. My Vale Woodburn cards. Dude. Bo Nickel didn't look the best in his last fight. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's going to lose. I'm not saying he can't be champion. But I had a lot of questions. I had a lot of questions that remain to be answered. As the fights are getting tougher and the takedown defense is getting better and the anti-grappling, and it's you're being forced to strike more and more, we're going to see how far he can rise. But I think that's for sure a huge focus area for him right now. What is that? More Bruce. Silver Bruce. I have a picture of me and Bruce Buffer hanging out in the Apex. Little Silver Bruce Buffer action. Alright, and stay tuned, folks. I will give away a couple cards here at the end. And I'm going to open up something. Oh, you know what? I'm going to open up a winner. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm going to do it. Alright, so that concludes whatever this was. This was an interesting product, to say the least. I think quality control... Oh, God, Jared. I think the quality control issue with this product is not... It's I think they need to have some expected EV on what the hits are. If we're... The net is... I mean, they used to charge $30 a box for these, right? So that would have been a $600 case to get Cannonier, who, I like him, but the value is going to be low. Tisha Torres Photon, that's $15 if you're lucky. Morano is probably $10. And a Worm Auto, maybe $15. So it's you're getting a 2% net return on this product. And I'm sure there's some that are better, but I think it's rough. I mean, I think they should have it it should be a little more balanced, So, I mean, I'm glad to get this. This is actually what I was looking for, was this card, this auto. And number 1 bookend is cool. Alright, I'm going to do something stupid. Everyone just hang on for 1 second. I'm saving these for a whole show, but I'm just going to do one right now. I had a whole plan. I'm going to do things. This might blow up in my face too, so it's only a matter of time. We'll see. Anyone who saw the Christmas channel or knows what that is, maybe seen something before. I'm going to open this up and See what happens. Actually, I'm gonna give away 5 cards first, and then I'll do it. So, if you want to get a chance to win something right now, like, comment, subscribe whenever you get a chance. But put a comment in here. Just say something, do something. You got to write something in there so you're active. I'm gonna draw 5 people right now. I'm gonna write down your names as I do it, and I'm gonna just give away 5 random cards out of the hits. We'll see what happens. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Everyone go crazy. And I'm gonna... Man, I feel kind of like... Also in the comments, tell me this. Would you rather get a Tisha Torres Photon or an Alex Morano Purple? What's the better card? Let me know if we give away the Morano or the Tisha Torres. Which one is better? Alright, I'm getting ready to draw. First one. Let's go. First person, Kevin M. And also, all you got to do is send me an email. Kevin M. Kevin M, here you go. Where's Kevin M at? Kevin M, pick a number between 1 and 20. Kevin M, pick a number between 1 and 20. Let's see, where's he at? Kevin M, a number between 1 and 20, please. You have 10 seconds. I hope you still have my Tai Tuivasa. What's that? Alright. If I don't see a number here in 3 seconds, I'm going to just draw a card for you. 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You get a purple Volkanovski Dominators. There you go, Kevin M. Purple Volk. All right. Next person. Let's see who we get here. All right, next one. Tyler Cannon. Pick a number, please. Same thing, 1 to 20. I'm going to do a few of you guys so I get them all going here at the same time. Tyler Cannon, number between 1 and 20. J-Mac, number between 1 and 20. Scott Weaver, number between 1 and 20. Tyler, 18. J-Mac and Scott Weaver, I need a number. While that's happening, I'm gonna... Scott Weaver, he wants 18 also, alright. Well, Tyler's gonna get 18, so then you'll get... I can't do math right now. J-Mac, double ones. Alright, Tyler Cannon gets the first 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can't hold him. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ngannou. Francis Ngannou, purple for Tyler. And that means Islam Makhachev for Scott Weaver, the new 18. J-Mac with number 11 coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Tisha Torres, part of the Tornado system tonight. J-Mac Tisha. What do you guys want, the Morano or the Tisha Torres Photon? What's better? Somebody tell me. What do you want? Morano or Tisha Torres? We're giving that one out next. Sorry for the lag. Tisha, Islam. Tisha, Photon, Morano, Tisha, Photon. Tisha's. Mostly it's Tisha's and Photons. Alright, next person. Next person is getting this one. We're going to give that one out next. Let's see what we got here. 5, M. Corey. There you go, Tisha Photon. Congrats on that. We'll get those out this week, and also the ones from last week, which I've been negligent on and have not sent yet. But they will be going out. I'm going to open up one more box. If you don't know what this is, it's a giant gamble. Is basically what it is. I'm not even sure what it says. Is it? Oh, approximate odds per pack of finding sequentially numbered striking signature fighter autograph parallels. Purple 1 in 10, orange 1 in 11, silver 1 in 19, yada yada. Submission specialist autographs. So there's some rare stuff. This box has one card. It's from 2020. And basically, it's going to be an autograph. But you just have to hope that it's not numbered to like 750. Yeah, there's like, you can get them super low numbered, like Sean O'Malley's and stuff. Or you get one that's numbered to 750. So we'll see. It's cool though that you get one card. I don't know how to open this and make it snazzy, so here we go. Here we go. It's a man with a tattoo. Is this Paul Felder? Oh my god. What is this? It's numbered to 567. Oh my god. It's a Jack Hermanson. Numbered to 567. Dear God, Topps. Oh my God. Vash just sent me an email, ufcbreaks@gmail.com. And I have a P.O. box I just set up today. I don't have the address yet. I'll send it back to you, though, in a couple days. Jack the Joker Hermanson to 567. Could be worse. 567's a tall stack. His hand must have hurt by the time he was done signing these things. My goodness. The thing is, though, the card is cool. It's a super cool card to see. It's cool that it comes in its own like Topps UFC striking top loader. Submission specialist auto like is a variant. Listen, it's a cool product. It's just that 567 is tough. It's tough. This has been a tough night, folks. It's been a tough night. But hopefully it won't be tough for you guys. So if you send in Brandon Royval cards, you'll be entered in a hobby box free break. So hopefully everyone will win something. And if not, I'll just give out some stuff. But pretty much everyone will win. At least you have a chance to win. If you like, comment, subscribe, you'll be... Somebody's winning blasters again at the end of the month. We're doing 2 Topps Chrome right now. And, yeah, I think we're going to do 2 tickets to the UFC at 1,000. And I don't know what else we'll do next. So, it's been... It's been fun. It hasn't been particularly successful tonight, but it has been fun. So, I hope you enjoyed. Word of warning to anyone going for those 2022 Optic blasters. It's a tough pull. You got about a 1 in 5 chance of getting a hit, I would say. Like one of the bigger hits. It's about 1 in 5. And you have a 1 in 20 shot of getting like a significant card. Maybe worse. So yeah, just be careful. Don't go nuts. It's good to know, but I wouldn't be like deep diving this again. I think it was fun once. Thanks everybody. That's it. I'm out of here. Have a great week. I'll be back. There's going to be new videos posted for Monday next week. We'll have probably like 4 or 6. I don't know. I got a whole bunch of stuff ready to go, including a bunch of this stuff with old Topps cards that I picked up. So there's going to be a lot of new things you've probably never seen before. So yeah, just stay tuned. See you guys soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.